always wanted to be a singer? This episode of Jobscope will tell you what every upcoming singer must know. If you have been singing in the bathroom every day, get your act together and make it happen. Once touted as the country's queen of jazz, Sheila Majid is a big name with numerous hits and awards under her belt. A music lover from young, Sheila was spotted while performing at a friend's house when she was 17. The talented songstress calls it an accident.
Never in my life did I ever think that I would actually do music as a career. You see, my late father is an academic man, and he expected his children to follow his footsteps. All of a sudden, the youngest in the family, wanted to do music. Of course, initially he freaked because he thought what? Music, that's just not a career.
Sheila was exposed to Western music and loved Motown singers like Diana Ross. While she was passionate about music, Sheila knew she had to do it her own style.
It was quite difficult in the beginning because no one really believed that the type of music that I was going to do is going to be accepted, because they said, oh no, we can't do that. You have to do like Malay pop, like what was going around then. But I thought if I was going to do that, I won't be able to, how shall I put it, menjiwai it. I will be just forcing myself to sing it, but I won't enjoy it.
Compared to 23 years ago when Sheila released her debut album with the hit song Pengemis Muda, there are vast opportunities to carve a name in the entertainment industry today. You can join a talent competition, post your songs online, and get some gigs going.
I had this friend, and she was the music director for this church, and they needed a song for a Christmas play. So she approached me and said, hey, Liang, could you just write the song for us? I'm like, hey, cool, yeah, why not? And so happened, Juwita Suwito was from that church, and she called me up one day and said, hey, you want to do coffee? I'm like, okay, but you don't know me. But it's okay. So we went out for coffee, and then she said, I like your song, why don't we talk about the possibilities of an album? I'm like, hey, why not?
Liang is a singer-songwriter whose album, After 8, has won him 2 AIM awards recently. Winning the AIM awards is a dream come true, but sometimes the reality of being a budding artist hits him.
Being in the limelight, you get criticized a lot for the randomest of reasons. Oh, Liang is bald. I'm like, what? Liang is bald? Stuff like that. Or Liang is Chinese, or and Chinese can't sing R&B because they're just not made for that. Or randomest things. Or Liang doesn't wear nice shoes. It's baffling at first. It's confusing. It's very negative. You get a lot of negative vibe from a lot of people, and then it was hard to overcome at first. I was always down, like, why are people like that? But then after a while you realize these are things that you can't help.
A singer's role is not just to perform, but also to take ownership of his or her career and be proactive.
You got to push your limits, because really there's nobody else out there to help you but yourself. You think about record labels, yeah, they're there to help you, or you think about music producers, or you think about songwriters, or you think about the guys who do your distribution, or even the guys who set up gigs, or even event managers. Yeah, they're all there, but at the end of the day, I strongly believe that the initiative has to come from you. And sometimes that's the hardest bit, because you're like, do I really have to do this? And the answer always comes back, yes, you have to do this.
Being a celebrity may seem glamorous, but there is a lot of sweat and tears that go behind what you see on stage.
If you think you want to go into this line just because it's glamorous, people know you, and then you can't be bothered about trying to improve yourself and all that, then it's no point lah. You won't get anywhere, believe me. Working is when you're rehearsing, and that's when you throw ideas out. You discuss with the musicians in there. How do we do this opening, the ending, and if you have that deep interest and passion in this line, you will be, how shall I say it? You will be very, very interested in what you want to put into your shows, in your performances.
If you are serious about being a singer, Sheila says you have to be disciplined. That includes attending rehearsals, sound checks, sleeping early, and exercising to improve your stamina. It will be a nightmare if you can't reach a certain note or gasping for air halfway through a song.
You got to be disciplined. Now, the hard work is the part where nobody likes, you know? You got to make sure you're fit. You have to, I go on the treadmill just for my stamina. People, not so much to lose weight or, it's just so that I can pull off that high note that I need to reach or hold on to a certain note. And then rehearsals is very important. I noticed.
In a way, you have to get people to like you, especially your fans.
You put yourself in this business, and the fans are very important. They are your supporters. They are the ones that make you become, who you are.
Then there are issues like hiring managers and securing contracts. Now, you got to be street smart here. As a rule of thumb, Sheila says that you must check the background of the potential manager carefully, even if he or she is an established name in the industry.
Check the person's background, even though he's established. Find out who is the person that he has managed before, the artist that he's managed, Find out whether he has done a good job or he has cheated them or whatever. And contracts is very important. Before you sign your life away and you don't know what is in the contract, janganlah sign. Even if the other parties say, no, this is standard. This is standard contract. But standard to whose advantage?
That said, music lovers will enjoy this career because it is what they love doing and the money can be good. Sheila says another satisfaction is seeing her music touch many lives.
If you have passion for it, you will not mind doing it because the satisfaction is when you're on stage doing the show and you see the reaction from the response from the audience, when you put a smile on their faces, that's the satisfaction. And being able to touch people's emotions through the music that you do and being appreciated. That's the reward.
If you've people out there, you want to write songs, you think you can go somewhere with your music, write on, do something, get your songs produced, bring it out on radio, a whole bunch of stuff. We've got a whole bunch of radio stations right now, so it's the opportunities are endless. So write a song.
So, if you think you have what it takes to be a singer, it's time to step out of the bathroom, record your songs and share it with others. You may just be the next Liang or Sheila Majid. Yang Puyi, The Star, Malaysia.